abusuafo ye mamu nyina mo akwa babaje daily we yo for abo modern so be subscribe be like videos no be share now so watch wadu abusua asema da power so ye campaign atese ewura Bawumia ye during the election no nsema aba chiri skama wode ye da campaign no nsem tachiri ho achiri gu ho wa wonti ase na agency term wo mpanimfo skama ho asema aba atese mpanimfo bi bre so mo nti ase se obi a wonya adwuma bi apart from VP apart from being a vice president at the time no ye benya iska this are 300 vehicles nya iska ye campaign no mpanimfo bi se wo nti ase se mo ko petition the OSP abusuan mu nchirimu wo na nipa na oye petition na nkasa enso na ebekasa yi Solomon oni nipa tu se tribika no no ye sa petition abusuan yanku ne kuti Solomon abrawo o cheche nsemu no.
It's already going to be a party, but let me quickly address this issue. This morning, they have exhibited indiscipline. Your station meticulously gave us a topic. If they have activism to come and do, they must wait. They cannot come and choose a topic here and then run with it. If you don't take it next time, you bring a topic on road, and by the time you realize you'll be discussing prostitution on this platform. That is the first point. I'm very happy that my brother Zato ended with transparency, that we must enforce the laws. Very important. We have enough laws to govern or regulate our political funding activities. Many a times, if you listen to everyone, what seems to be a mystery is those that are contributing towards our political, or funding our political activities. And you rightly said it, the biggest spenders are the ones winning. And must it be the case? So, thankfully, in recent days, we have heard the former flag bearer of the NPP, Dr. Bawumia, graciously give us an information that he single-handedly donated more than 300 brand new Navara pickups to the New Patriotic Party. For me, it's an enough information that all of us know the salary of a vice president. And we know that if he decided not to even take a cedi from his salary for the entire 8 years, and even the period that he was working at the Bank of Ghana, he could not afford the 300 plus Navara pickups.
From his own pockets.
From his own pockets. So if you take it that I'm in the transport business, on the average, a brand new Navara plus duty will not cost less than 60,000. If you take it as 60,000, and then let's even use the base figure of 300, don't let us go into plus, that means he donated $80 million to the NPP campaign. Now, what must we ask him? Was it a case that this money came from his pocket? Was it a case that he was helped by friends or his network, as you have been told? There are no answers. So to help deepen our democracy, this morning when I leave this place by 10:30, I am submitting a petition to the Office of the Special Prosecutor to help us in this regard. That we go in to find out who helped him to, as it were, donate the 300 plus Navara pickups, so that it does not become.
As in, you're petitioning the OSP to investigate that donation done by the former vice president.
He himself willingly gave us this information. Willingly. For the first time, he has been so charitable, giving us this information. From there, I'm going to petition also on Brian Champon. He was saying that he gave $1,500 to each of the executives. Ken Japan also was making reference to some money. No, we have to let the system work. People get away with a lot of things because we have the laws, we have the institutions. And in this country, we are quick to identify the problem, but nobody wants to ask it to make sure that we deal with the problem. This morning at 10:30, I, together with Ebo Bachman and lawyer Pierre Dankwa, we are going to test the laws of the land to make sure that the former vice president comes out to explain to the people of this country how and where he got these 300 plus Navara pickups that are brand new in nature, and as to whether or not these were not aided by foreigners who are not supposed to take part in our body politic in terms of funding. Now, to buttress that point, is very dangerous and serious, and people have been seeing it. Somewhere on the 20th of August 2024, in some few months to the elections, the New Patriotic Party, by its General Secretary, issued a power of attorney to one Miss Nanadwa Ose Akoto. And I have the letter here. If you want to project it, you can, but I'll read it for you to hear and see what we are doing to the people of this country, what we are using our politics to do. It says, Your Excellency, appointment as Special Envoy, we greet you for and on behalf of the New Patriotic Party, NPP, the ruling party in Ghana. We also take the opportunity to appoint you as a Special Envoy of the New Patriotic Party with a power of attorney from us. As a Special Envoy, you are mandated to negotiate. I'm sure you are listening. Negotiate and deal with all manner of principle and aligned, emphasized personalities and solicit their support in matters which are considered paramount in the interest of the party. In particular, you brief the dignitaries on the political process in Ghana, the efforts the party is making to consolidate the positive gains of His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia-led government with special emphasis on contributions geared towards maintaining power in the oncoming general election on the 7th of December 2024. We trust in your ability. I understand this letter or document that was given to this lady led her to solicit for more funding.
I mean, we have not seen that letter.
I can make it available to you.
Yeah,
I have it here.
Beyond seeing it, we have to authenticate it.
Yes.
The point you are making is that part of what you are asking the agencies to look into.
Yes, I mean, that's why we'll be petitioned separately. I mean, but what I'm saying is that as a political party, you cannot give a power of attorney to a Ghanaian to be shopping around the world when you know that your political parties Act 2000 Section 2324 makes it clear that non-citizens of this country are not supposed to take part in the funding of our political activities.
Okay.
Then what are you insinuating? Especially when your letter does not specify. It says you should deal with every principal, and every principal could be a foreigner or a Ghanaian. So we need to go into such matters. This is not to say that the said lady or envoy went in for money from foreigners, but to help shape our political discourse. In the same way, the petition that we are doing concerning the 300 pickups is not to suggest that the vice president dipped his hand into the pocket or the coffers of the state, but just to bring matters, clarity to matters. Now, we are monetizing our politics without people speaking against it. And it's unfortunate that the only reasonable example that you could lay hands on always has to be with the NPP. It's unfortunate. If I had documents to prove to the fact that the NDC was doing that, I would go straight. Because you see, we were sitting somewhere. Once again, Engineer Adenimo. You know Engineer Adenimo? His reason, one of the reasons for withdrawing from the NPP's presidential primaries had to do with what? Money. Money. Paragraph 4 of his letter states that the unreasonableness of the fees that have been charged, which is 4.6 million. For the information of your viewers, 4.6 million is 46 billion old cities. That is billion makuma 46. If you put it in a chop box, it will be over. This New Patriotic Party is saying that they should come and pay the money before someone could be the flag bearer. Now, I've been on a number of platforms with their communicators who openly argued with me that indeed it could never be true, including the director of communication of the party. So if you have a political party that is implementing a policy or a fee structure that its lead communicator is not even aware, then what are you talking about? Then I heard from the Council of Elders boss or chairman of the Council of Elders, Mr. Hakman Osuajiman, lamentation 1-2. That why have we turned our party into a monocratic party? That he couldn't believe his ears and eyes that the party was charging 4.6 million Ghana cedis. And we are looking on concern. I'm happy Adam was enumerating what they use their money. So I dare say that if you want to spend, you want to spend. It's the reason why maybe some of us are not putting ourselves up for elections, because it's unconscionable for me to pay for your vote. I wouldn't do it. So if there's a reason why you will not vote for me, take your vote. Excuse my language.
The great action plan is not going to get implemented.
No, but we are going to tell them. You see, we are going to speak truth to them.
Because the data shows that those who are spending more are winning.
No, but it's also not true. It is defective. Because you see, you cannot convince me that in election 2024, the NDC had more than the NPP. Are you able to convince me?
Yeah, I mean, I get that point, but in the context of the areas that they looked at, those specific constituencies,
that was what saying that we are also political actors.
Okay.
It's not always those that have money that wins elections. In fact, people who have ideas, people who have integrity, they win elections. In election 2024, the party that people saw them to be credible won it. How was your money going to diffuse the minds or win the minds of people that were concentrating on Galamsey? That you were destroying the environment. How was money going to change that? How was money going to change the perception of corruption? How was money going to change the fact that we are seeing a president and his appointees who are behaving arrogantly across the country?
Okay.
It is the way we have given so much weight to money that is letting people behave like so.
Right.
We have to go back. Let candidates have a message. Your message alone can take you far.
Okay.